too much and confusing, but you just have to know you do it. I'm feeling so good, I must share it. So for those who in love and they feel it, let me hear you see it. Put your hands in the air, all the one off the shade. We jumping like we don't care, 'cause we full of vibe, yeah. Put your hands in the air, all the one off the shade. We jumping like we don't care, 'cause we full of vibe, yeah, 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 yeah. We full of vibe, yeah, yeah. I said I can't do it at one thing, can't do it at.
Well, you know that one is my anthem, right? Bring that one. Isha Wells is on your radio. AJ is on the ones and twos. We're texting to 9191 from your B-Mobile and Digi cell phone. This week we're giving away $1,000 worth in groceries. What you telling yourself?
I said I can't do it at one thing, 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 can't do it at one thing. Let them continue their bad work, can't touch because we stay prayed up. Let them practice their evil, can't touch because we stay blessed up. Let them burn their back candle, can't reach because we send prayers up. I am forever humble, give thanks every day I wake up. And me say when you go party, watch out for them, watch out for them. I say watch out for them. When you go out on the road, still watch out for them, watch out for them. I say watch out for them. All on the workplace, watch out for them, watch out for them. I say watch out for them. I say they all in your circle. Well, if you're blessed, then you know so you can't do it at one thing, 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 can't do it at one thing.
Shut up, don't say a word. Don't wanna tell me you love me, 'cause all the while I was giving my heart to you, you gave my love away. Backed up and walked out, you left me so lonely, yeah. But life too short to live a lie. And so I choose to smile. Take a little wine tonight. Shooting for the stars, I'm floating on the night. This music got me high. I'm celebrating life tonight. Soca music came and set me free, girl. I'm over you. Soca music got me bubbling, I just can't stop. For you, take a wine with the girl, lemon and I jump up. It's so true. Everything is alright once you be a little choke. 'Cause we walk it up, girl, rock it up, I can't get enough.
Come there we go, come there we go, I need to go, come there we go, I need to go somewhere, somebody take me there, I need to go from here, yeah. Oh Lord, oh Lord, see when things in my life start going wrong, just mix me something strong, and I'll take a sip, yeah, and I'll forget about it, yeah, yeah. Forget about it, yes, yes. And when I'm down and I'm having a bad day, obstacles get in my way, I just need a hit, and I'll forget about it, yeah, yeah. Forget about it, yes, yes. So hear me now. So where to go, where to go, where to go, where to go, where to go from here now? I need a place, need a place, need a place. Problems can't find me. See, it's one thing after the other. I can't take it, my brother, no, no. So if you see me out on the road, holding drinks in my hand, if you find I'm getting on bad, that's part of the plan. Don't question me. This is my therapy. This is my way out of it. See when things in my life start going wrong, just mix me something strong, and I'll take a sip, yeah, and I'll forget about it, yeah, yeah. Forget about it, yes, yes.
People walk there, and you know you got the enemies and the plain frenemies. They're just set up on anyway. Watch your enemies in the eye when they try to pull it down and take your merchandise. Look them in the eye and say this: no one can take lessons from me. Tell them it out flat. No one can take lessons from me.
telling them that what is for me is for me. Don't study me, study yourself.
Never believe that one day it would arise. When Father God would open up my eyes, put me on a chair, get to realize that when a black man him start to rise, the one black brother will take the prize. Give some the talent and the merchandise. That's because them wolf in a sheep disguise. Yeah, so none of them can take the prize. Yeah, when me hear Rastafari, thank God he is higher than the high. So no one can take lessons from me. No one can take lessons from me. Yeah.
All you share the live, share the live.
Lessons from me.
Remember, you can send your voice notes to 771-1791.
Tell them I say we bless. This year I say we bless. Oh Lord. All the while they were fight way. They can't stop the party because we done bless already. Oh Lord, I say
Big up to my teams on YouTube. Gather your frills.
with them bad energy because we done bless already. Tell them I say we done bless already. Oh Lord, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. And what I ain't see it ain't happen yet. But them hypocrite can't see my vex.
Good afternoon to Eugene Julian. To Sherelle McSween. How you doing?
They will pull me down.
Donna Andrews. Good afternoon to you.
So check the life what we living. Good energy, good vibes what we bringing.
Remember, you're sending those text messages to 9191. You're winning $1,000 worth of groceries on Friday. Use my name in the text messaging, all right?
I still hold my head high, 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 high. Counting my blessings, blessings, yeah. Church, you bless me, no one could take this away. Na 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 na. Give me the world of fame.
Adina Tate, good afternoon.
Right now the world could change. I'm still the same, not it. All thanks to the Creator. Always have my back, so I rate ya. And anybody wanna be a hater? Wave, see you later, yeah. So rock so with your bad vibes, rock so with your screw face, rock so with your green eyes. Go we don't want that wrong way. Rock so with your bad vibes, rock so with your screw face, rock so with your green eyes. Go we don't want that wrong way. I still hold my head high.
If you know Mountain now done and you still have money, send some fire signs on the live.
Blessings, yeah.
You're blessed and you're blessed.
No one could take this away. So long as you see you, give me a wine now. Give me a wine now. Give me the wine that I want. Long time. So long as you see you, give me a wine now. Give me a wine now. And I will make up for all this time. Look who, you know how long we already see you. It could have been about a year or two. Go to drink now, what we go do? Long time, been a while we have us alive.
You know how long I ain't see you, Pastor Google?
How you looking fine? I thought you hiding. I thought you went foreign. Look how things happen now. So let me hug up and squeeze you. I don't even want to leave you. I don't know when we'll bounce
Good
up.
afternoon, Aisha. Tobago in the house. Locked on and listening. Enjoying the music. Looking forward to what you have in store for us today.
Big up yourself, Gloria Lawson, Francesca Thomas, and Mr. Bago.
My property, all of my money, oh. It not mean anything if I don't have you. Cause you are my everything, and I'm gonna do anything. Go put that on everything, oh, for you.
I want to dedicate this one to baby boy. You know you're locked on and you're listening and I love you more than cook food. Can I do a confession here, please? Honey, I love you more than cook food. You are my everything. And I just want to rewind this song and play it back for you, right? Go back, please. Thanks. Please and thanks.
All of my property you. Cause you are my everything, and I'm gonna do anything. Go put that on everything, oh, for you. If I give you all my love, and would you treasure? Would you cherish it and never let me go? Cause you're not gonna find someone to love you better, oh. If I want to never certain, I want to, you. Make up for love you, cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha. Make up for love you, tender, 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 tender. Make up for love you, cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha. Make up for love you, tender, tender.
I lose all control when I see you standing there in front of me. Your style, your clothes, your hair, your
Remember, we have the Royal Castle Soca Shot coming up.
the way you dance and the way that you twist and turn your
I want to thank you guys for continuing to text 9191
taste.
from your B Mobile and your Digi cell phone. AJ, I would like to get a song by Chappie, please. Sail Away, the original boat ride song. When you see the sea champion was getting ready to sail and Precious voice just come on. And she reading the instructions to use the boat. I used to be the first song that the DJ playing. Because Memphis used to be the DJ on the boat. Right now, I in such a mood. I in a post-COVID mood right now. I really want to hear a little boat ride song, please and thank. As we get ready to go for the Royal Castle Soca Shot. And when we come inside, we jump inside, talk. Teddy Mac saying, Aisha, is this Confessions evening or Bacchanal? No, it's not a Bacchanal in that I have one man, you know. That's others claim.
Please excuse me, but here's
All the others I don't really claim Teddy Mac, just say it.
not myself, little woman. I just need to be next to you.
Good evening to Davika Ram the Rhine, locked on at the Village Bar in Penal.
Tempted to touch, tempted to touch. A little woman, man, I need you so much. Tempted to touch, tempted to touch. A little woman, man, I'm inside your touch. Tempted to touch, tempted to touch. A little woman, man, I need you so much. Tempted to touch, tempted to touch. A little woman, man, I'm inside your touch. I wanna feel you, I wanna squeeze you, I wanna hug and kiss and caress you. I wanna love you, I wanna touch you, and place the world else above you. I wanna feel you, I wanna squeeze you, I wanna touch and kiss and caress you.
AJ. All night you waste more.
That's the song.
Know what you do
Oh God,
all night.
why COVID not done?
Speaking my language, you have me like, oh Lord, oh. I'm feeling like I just won the lotto. You have me like, oh Lord, oh. You are the captain, sail away. Watch my hands on your waist and I'm trying to navigate. Sail away, anchor down, let me dive in, girl, don't make me wait. Sail away, to the ends of the globe and right or wrong again. Sail away, oh Lord, sink or float, I don't care what you're doing. Throw me overboard. I don't need no lifeguard, oh Lord. Rocking back and forth like a tidal wave. You are the captain, throw me overboard. I don't need no lifeguard, oh Lord. Rocking back and forth like a tidal wave. Watch me now. Me say one stroke, two stroke, three stroke. You're feeling sweet like the calypso. Me say one stroke, two stroke. You're feeling sweet like the calypso. I'm thinking to myself where you come from.
We go into the Royal Castle Soca Shot. Bring that one. You started me with that one when we jump inside.
Eyes, I don't believe it.
JD Voice Productions.
Royal Castle Soca Shot on the street 919. Thinking of what to have for lunch or dinner? Here's a meal tip from Royal Castle. If you love wings, then the Royal Castle Royal Wing Combo is for you. Sink your teeth into 3 whole wings, one side and a 16-ounce soft drink. Wonderfully cooked with tempting flavors and a nice golden crisp. Dip them into some Royal Castle creamy honey mustard sauce or our tasty pepper sauce and enjoy. Get your Royal Wing combo now at all branches of Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste. That was the Royal Castle meal tip on the street 919.
Royal Castle happily presents our New Year giveaway. When you buy a family meal, you could be in to win some happiness. A kitchen appliance combo of a new stove, fridge, and microwave. Whoa! A living room set, a washer-dryer combo, or a dining room set. Other goodies include Samsung Smart TVs, grocery vouchers, or one of 20 tablets. Just write your info on your bill and slip it into the entry box in store. It's easy to win with our New Year giveaway.
Who's she?
That was the Royal Castle Soca Shot on the street 919.
No, but she
JD Voice Productions.
All night your waist moving, I see you know what you're doing. All night your body talking, you think speaking my language. You have me like, oh Lord, oh. I feeling like I just won the lotto. You have me like, oh Lord, oh. You are the captain, sail away. Watch my hands on your waist and I'm trying to navigate. Sail away, anchor down, let me dive in, girl, don't make me wait. Sail away, to the ends of the globe and right or wrong again. Sail away, oh Lord, sink or float, I don't care what you're doing. Throw me overboard, I don't need no lifeguard, oh Lord. Rocking back and forth like a tidal wave. You are the captain, throw me overboard. I don't need no lifeguard, oh Lord. Rocking back and forth like a tidal wave. Watch me now.
Can't be far from we. It's a must for me. Wakes me up my slumber, makes me do a number. It's sweet time again. Tune loose and we break. Find myself a partner, just to ease the pressure. Oh yo, I don't wanna sleep. I don't wanna sleep. I don't wanna walk no long. Tell me what you're waiting for.
Good afternoon to Rishi Pasad. He said, Aisha, I love this feeling that I win your love. Rishi, you know I love you long time. My little sexy dula hen. National unity, you know, Richie.
Time to rock the boat. Come and get in line. Strictly party time. Carnival approach. Time to rock this boat. Come and get in line. Strictly party time.
If you can't stand the digging, give me back my shilling. If you can't stand the digging, give me back my shilling. Natty, natty, give me the thing that you got in your belly. Natty, natty, give me the thing that you got in your belly.
Christmas night, I nearly died with love. Lying on my bed with a brown skin calf. Christmas night, I nearly died with love. Lying on my bed with a brown skin calf. Hold a gin bottle with a wicked roll. Tambu bambu nearly made me lose control. Singing natty, natty, give me the thing that you got in your belly. Natty, natty, give me the thing that you got in your belly. If you can't stand the digging, give me back the shilling. If you can't stand the digging, give me back the shilling.
All right, so we coming in after this one with the talk, yeah? Yeah.
Shaka, shaka, talk to me. In a happy family. Tell me when you're hitting one. Better you hit all and done. Now when I look at South Africa and the pain my race go through, lying smitten by the bogus matter. Deep inside I burn, for my blood I moan.
Aisha, darling, good evening. Don't let them know the oldest man you're claiming is me. Don't let them know that at all. Let them stay in suspense.
Well, Maria can't do that at all. You just let the cat out of the bag. All right, godly people, I'm on the inside. Speak now or forever hold your peace. You have the opportunity to raise your topics in the first hour. Yeah, let's go. Today we're going until 6 o'clock, all right? It's Wednesday. And our dear brother Ray Braffett on the Spiritual Baptist Community comes in from 6, hosted by my brother Google. So we have a limited time to start the scenes. Let's go. Feel free to call me up on 342-0081 or 771-1791 or 466-5391. Let's go. Caller, you live.
Love in the house.
Hey, love in the house.
Yes, my sister.
Where you come out?
From the Lara.
Love in the house. How you doing?
I fine. And yourself?
I nice, man. Good to hear you on the inside. It's been a while.
Yeah, man. I did too. I'm missing a beat here every day.
I'm glad to hear that.
Everything, everybody. How them brothers going?
Them boys and them bigger than me.
Yeah, happy International Women's Year to all you women. You don't know, right?
You don't know.
I saw everything too you were going on too. With some people because they know how serious this thing is. They're judging this thing wrong. You don't judge politician like if it's business. A politician don't be judged by its successes, you know, it's by its failures. So we come in on the radio and saying, look what they do and look what they do. That didn't give her no green light to proceed. When it's done, make a mistake after that, you know. You could do 100 good things. As they make one mistake, it's all the same book, all the politicians, all the leaders, all the representing and praising, is that they learn too.
Love in the house, quick question.
Yeah.
How things going up there in your community?
Just try, you know, Aisha, just try, you know, surviving, hanging on by this thing. I can tell you, we don't know if it's working for other people and we didn't say nothing, but it's nothing and working, you know, Aisha. But when you could hear a leader come out and saying he want to help the poor, and the way how he choose to do it, he see fit to do it, is to give the rich money. You see, that way you say, all the petition close down and bad like that. It's to give the rich more money.
You know, every time I hear you love in the house, I just get a headache, you know. There was never a bigger P&M supporter than you, you know.
Oh, no. I doesn't support P&M, I doesn't support Dr. Rowley, I support the right. It's the right, and as you say, it's the truth, you know, because in them getting there, I was a real frontline fighter for them, you know, because I was on a fair try for the man, everybody didn't like it, you know. And I think give the man a fair try, you can feel the try go do something wrong and then beat them because you feel they go do something wrong. But he proved himself, he proved me so wrong, is that, but now it's plain to see it, you know, not no matter, no science and this, you know. When you hear a leader who are the power in hand to do otherwise, he is the prime minister and he's saying the way how he can help the poor is to give the rich more money. You have to be scared of that person. Because we are now coming in power and you make a promise like that, nobody will vote for you, you know. To say you have a way to help the poor, and the way you have to help the poor is to give the rich money. More money. That can't work, and people normal with that. Everybody who's supporting that, me no respect them. Because you've seen all them words and everything he doing play now, that same thing he say. Look, you got 21 billion in 3 months. You hear Kamala was saying she will nobody kill she for no food card. Where you feel she said that? You give all your MPs 500 food card and come on the TV big and say, you give the churches 30 million because they have a good food distribution program going on. Once we MP we vote for, once we constituency office, people in realize what go on there. It's a wicked act this man put on we here. How we, and he playing saying 30 million to give the churches after you don't get them so much money already. In a time like this, you come in and saying it that people needed urgent attention, you know. You remember, is that what you are saying, you know? All the things you saying, you think no money from since the day you come to know what how much money you spend. All that money is no money. And what we spend it on, not the people who are urgent attention, not the people who white, people in famous, plain, and it's a plenty mistake this man making. It's not your success, if we go judge you by yourself, it would not move Patrick Manning. But when I move plenty people, this man make enough mistake, more than enough, for you to come and say you just bypass all the MP who we vote for and get the churches 30 million. Which means you like dictatorship, you do that on your own, and all them ministers who sit down there behind you, nobody can find nothing wrong with that. No? And we depending on we MP, because we choose he to represent we. And you giving them 500 food cards. That's why come and say, you ain't gonna nobody kill you for that. You everyone climb up on one another back because it's give the regime money. Again, how the poor go get help in your book better. You not a prime minister, me don't respect you, know, Dr. Rowley is a doctor, me don't respect a doctor, you know. Isha Wells, I go call her again, right, doctor?
All right, love in the house, go with God, you know.
Yes, tell.
Strength, brother, strength. It's sad when I hear the youths and them up on the hill crying out. There's a whole team of them, you know, AG. There's a whole school of them, you know. Young men, you know. It does bother me when I hear love in the house. I'm lying to tell you, it does bother me. Caller, you live?
Aisha, darling, good afternoon.
How you doing, Murray?
Today, and I love the music you're playing. You put me in a mood here. Go down, boys. Too cold now. Aisha. Aisha, I want to say good afternoon to Gemma, Funky Gemma. Listen to me, Aisha, Gemma is one of the nicest human being you can meet.
You telling me, Murray? That's why I love Gemma all. She not deceitful, you know?
Yeah, that is why when the man called to defend Gemma, I had to put him in the place and let him know that when me and Gemma see one another, we go laugh about this whole thing because she don't know who she talking to. Although she called me and pepper me, you know what I say? I say, I will not answer Gemma. I have too much respect for Gemma to answer. When you have people like Gemma and Port has been calling your program, Aisha, you reach, you know. You reach. Anyway, Aisha, you know what I want to talk about, girl? That meeting they had in Woodford Square Friday, when they take the people and put them out of the square. You know, if that was Lavanti and Picton and them people get together and come out and block the road and by the Hall of Justice and whatnot, you know, it would have been licks, tear gas, people might have even get killed too. I watching this thing have an undercurrent. Aisha, they're playing the marching for women and thing, but this thing have an undercurrent. We had to pay attention to that. We had to really pay attention to that because the kind of people I see in there, the kind of color, and the kind of people associating with that march, Aisha, that march have an undercurrent. I ain't trust it at all.
Thank you, Murray. Thank you so much. Let me say good afternoon to the youths that commenting on the live. Jason Thomas have a lot to say. Davika Ramnarine on a roll. Right now, my live real hot. Where all my P&M defenders this evening? Where all you on the scene, all you on the live?
Good day, Aisha. Good day, Aisha. That is what Bartarian and Rowley Jr. love. Like that man spitting them out. You understand? I watch that man different with that DSS. Since that DSS, I wore in that PNM, you know. You understand? Rowley is not a nice man and he is not good for country. Just what I'm telling you.
Good afternoon to my brother Ainsley. Since Ainsley lost at 60,000 in the DSS, that is it, you know. Ainsley, Bunny, PNM, Jay-Z, you know. Listen, God, Ainsley.
Yeah.
Ainsley, I had no loss in the DSS, but what we gonna do? Ainsley, that was it for the Ainsley and PNM, you know. From the day Gary take Ainsley money, that was it. Caller, you live.
Test.
Good afternoon, Aisha.
Hey, my brother from the Beatum, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing fine. And I'm glad you come on this afternoon. And nobody do not survey to say this one man and that one man. I had to be the police service did that. For the police to get Gary Griffith. For that, whoever did that survey to get Gary Griffith.
I know.
All that.
We're going to do
something wrong. So when you did this survey, I probably the police. And if Mr. Ms. Lavinia, you cannot say it better.
Testing.
All your PNM people suffering in silence. No only no bigger PNM than my father and my mother. No only no bigger PNM than my Shuma. No only no bigger PNM than Isha Wells too. Aisha, I don't need PNM this pay you. You come to talk about England yesterday. And the prince and the queen and the king.
But what the hell is this? Is me you come for this evening?
No.
Wait, nice me you run out for?
People just in the hard, no. I tell you, you see like PNM is pay this girl or what?
Anderson, all you living nice on the beach, what you telling me?
People suffering in the country, man.
Yeah.
People suffering in the country.
Number
And they're
5.
suffering bad. Look since the pandemic. And nobody can call in.
Yeah.
From the East Coast and say they get a grant. Nobody can say they can't do anything. Something wrong. And as the Rowley only spitting bacteria and Rowley Junior them mountain or soul yet.
Yes.
Just what he said.
Number
People
2.
in Trinidad and Tobago is stupid.
Yes.
If I was the Prime Minister, I would have treated already the same way. But the only out for PLF to come back and win the election coming up here is to treat all like more dog in this country. Anyhow, Brooklyn get it. Mommy, I can't tell you how long I love you. All them girls getting jealous. But all my woman and them, I love all you.
It's how he run out here for me and them living nice on the beach. Every night is zesting.
1, 2.
Every night on the beach is zesting. But you cussing me because I talking about London. Anderson, leave me today now. Anderson, leave me now. I just passed down on the bus route and see all your barbecuing in front of your place. Your whole X6 park up. And 6 smally outside with 5 stag in their hand. Are you calling on the radio to tell me all your suffering? Anderson, leave me alone. Call on your life.
Isha, good evening.
Hey, Mr. P&M, bring some sense to this conversation.
Oh, God, I don't bring some sense. Oh, God, I'm still smelling too much garbage on the beach. We're going to tell your head, boy. Isha will write about whatever program she wants. All the parts and out of place. Another thing, all the talking about all the things. Let me tell you something, callers. Every public servant in this country, money in the bank mountain. Every sick, blind, dumb, and disabled, money in social services of this mountain. The whole world going through a pandemic. The whole world.
You're frightening me. You're frightening me. You're frightening me.
She went
What's
to
so long?
she come in Port of Spain and throw black chips in the back of my truck like old dog. Well, didn't see that?
You're frightening me, boy. You're frightening me with the biscuit. You're frightening me. You're frightening me, boy. I don't know. You're frightening me with the biscuit. You're frightening me. You're frightening me with the biscuit. I find you. Why beefing like that? You're frightening me, boy. Yes, sir. Byron scrap iron. Who about you, Byron?
So much calling your life.
You know about that? You just buy old battery.
We have a PLM plan that boy.
Buying old iron, old battery.
Today again, oh my God.
Buying old iron, old battery.
Gemma, since them people lost the radio
Buying
election last week, is heavy on them, you
old
know.
iron, old battery.
Gemma,
Buying
since they lost the election, they
old
killing
iron,
me, you know.
old battery.
Take them on. God on your side. We will take them on.
Buying old iron,
I want to tell Mr.
old battery
Brooklyn something. Right? I called
buying old
Charlie
iron, old battery buying.
to ask him about
Buy me not some minna.
Buy
Buy me not some minna.
In 1976.
Buy me not some minna. Buy me not some minna.
Call him and ask him. But I forget to ask him.
Buy me not.
We're going to
Buy
again,
buy it now.
Yes, it's 1976.
Buy me not some minna.
That
Buy me not. Buy me not.
And we call it brick. Right? It's in 1976. And also Rose Windy was not that same year with going down San Fernando. She was not that same year. When Claude Martino and
buying old battery buying.
That same year
buy me not some minna.
Martino brothers, Claude and San Martino.
Buy me not some minna.
Thing in
buy me not.
The Savannah. You understand? So Brooklyn, I forget to ask him if you know, yeah, but I get them information for you. And I hope the darling call me just
buy me not some minna. Buy me not.
Good afternoon, Mr. Murray, darling. All God's blessing on you.
Buy me not some minna.
Right.
Thank you so much. Let's play some voice notes. Hear what you guys are saying on the inside.
1, 2,
I tried
1,
to
2,
pay them to my
check,
heart,
but
I will
what
never
they
vote
do,
for them again.
kid?
I'm done with Rowley. We make too much of sacrifice, we sacrifice, and we can't even get a little back pay. Nothing at all then gain we. You understand? I done with PNM, I done with them. I ain't voting for UNC, but I done with PNM. They ain't doing nothing for we. You understand? Look how much sacrifice you make, how much sacrifice more you want we to make to get a little back pay. Look what we supposed to get back pay, look how long.
One number is that
suffering
TV.
we.
Look to the NNC. Number
They
4.
put civil
Say that
servant on a back
TV.
burner for so long. They ain't care about civil servant.
Go ahead,
Civil
TV.
servant ain't care about we.
TV.
You
I
understand?
don't
We
know,
ain't getting a
something's
little
wrong with
raise
your
a
mic.
pay.
You
We
don't
ain't
have
getting
it
back
on.
pay, but we not even getting a little raise a pay self. Nothing
TV,
Rowley doing for we.
definitely
We sit
wrong
down,
with
we
your
wait,
voice.
we wait and nothing.
Check them out,
And
TV.
this union leader too. We ain't
TV.
even watching joke. Them is waste
Bring
of
the
time,
mic,
boy.
TV. Bring the mic. TV.
As a watchman, we go through pandemic, everything we work through pandemic.
TV, bring
You
the
understand?
mic.
And nothing they ain't give we, nothing. They're talking about the hospital and the hospital and the
TV,
police.
TV.
What about civil servant who had also worked through the pandemic?
I want my voice to be low and everything sung in high.
TV, there's a way that seemeth right.
Right
The
now.
lines are open.
There's a
Caller,
way
you're
that
live.
seemeth right unto a man,
Hi,
but
honey.
the end thereof.
How you do?
I'm
It's
good. How are you?
Right now we have Pastor
on like
Google in
a
the building.
barrel.
Pastor Google have a new tune dropping
Yeah, I like him.
called
I
Nuts.
spoke about
TV.
it elsewhere.
Pastor
I want to
Google.
tell you
TV, I
because
don't
of
like what
something
you're
I heard
saying there.
Tabakit said.
The new
You-
Are you
tune
with
called
me?
Nuts.
Loud and
TV,
clear.
TV,
Right.
you're preaching fake
Back in the
false
days-
news.
I'm not
Fake
I used to
doctrine.
call on the UNC
Yeah, but you're saying fake things.
to build a
TV.
university
So, right
in
now-
Tobago.
TV.
The song is
TV.
circulating the Caribbean.
This is why I like
TV.
to
For that.
You are putting
Because
fake.
back in the days, the former Prime Minister promised
Hey.
Maraj four
Wow.
schools.
Well, they're talking all the time.
Hey.
Aisha, 4 schools. And on top of that, the campus was going up. So I'm making noise. She came back and she promised the Shouter Baptist people 1. She good friend Barbara Brooke, not even 2, 1 school. She promised Tobago 1. And my point was why they couldn't build a university for them in Tobago 1 time. Aisha, at the end of the 5 years and 14 or 15 days with the take extra, Satmaraj already got 2 out of the 4 schools, the lucky elections calls. Anytime you hear Munilal or Mr. Tabakit talk about the Ramai school, that is one that didn't get finished. So now they want this government to finish it for them. Aisha, I really don't care what they do because I'm fed up with the both of them. I will leave it here.
Thank you so much. Just to let you guys know, we're going to a short video of Farmer Nappy with his big hit, Backyard. Of course, that is the song that won the virtual Soca Monarch and Road March this year, yeah? So we're going to take in that video. I have some voice notes to play when we return. The live is hot, hot, hot. Remember to like the video and share the live. And of course, when we come right back, we jump straight inside the talk.
backyard form, right? Sass in the backyard, right? So may you see how we gonna do? We gonna get them rhythm, right? Rhythm one, you ready to go? Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. What? Bing, 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 ding. Hey, bing, bing, nice. Section 2. Join in with section 2. This one. Hey. Nice. Section 3. Sweet. This is the section 3. Here it is again.
Make some noise for Farmer now, hey! Hey! Farmer, I love you. I love you. Now, Sass, hold on.
Dedicated to our hard-working nurses, Alternative International Comedy Festival. 2 North-South Super Shows. 200 nurses will receive complimentary VIP tickets to Love Non-Stop. By public demand, returning to Naparima Bowl, Saturday, March 13th, 7 p.m. and Sunday, 14th March, Port of Spain, Napa, 5 p.m. On stage, the nation's funniest stand-up comedians and dramatists. All the bacchanal and drama you want. 2 persons on 1 general ticket. Single tickets also available at Napa Box Office and selected JTA and Extra Food supermarkets. TicketGateway.com, Bellini's Drug Mart, Sutton Street, San Fernando. All health protocols will be in effect. For more info, call 774-5555.
Dad, I meet a real nice boy, and he wants to marry me.
Daughter, you working anywhere you could mind you?
He working in the oil.
You working Petrotrin?
No, Dad, he does fry pylori.
The Archdiocese of the West Indian United Spiritual Baptist Sacred Order, Inc., with Bishop Patrick Roberts and the New Jerusalem Church of Jesus Christ. He and his diocese would be on IWER stage on Wednesday, the 10th of March, 2021, from 6 p.m. This is the 70th anniversary of the repeal of the Draconian Prohibition Ordinance, and the theme is Fulfilling Our Spiritual Liberation. His Eminence, Patriarch Dr. Stephen F. Julian, His Grace, Archbishop W. Leon John, and King Shepherd Ray M.S. Brathwaite. Join the live virtual Wayside Spiritual Baptist service live on the street, 919 FM Facebook and IWER TV on YouTube. Made possible through the National Congress of Incorporated Spiritual Baptist Organizations of Trinidad and Tobago.
Are you tired of going place to place with no real solutions for your health concerns? Look no further and let our team at Louis Herbal Health Clinic take care of you with our amazing specials. Now offering iridology scanning, where we utilize a microscopic camera to detect hypertension, liver damage, a weakened immune system, and so much more issues in the body through the eyes. Iridology scanning is 100% safe and pain-free. Also available is our advanced 3D head-to-toe body scanning using the biophilia tracker, a one-of-a-kind radiation-free device used to detect all chronic diseases, disorders, and inflammation in the body in just under 1 hour. Free consultation with any service and the same-day results available. We are located on number 18 Parakeet Street, Tacarigua. To book, call or WhatsApp Shanice today at 278-1661 or find us on Facebook at Louis Herbal TT for more information.
Royal Castle happily presents our New Year giveaway. When you buy a family meal, you could be in to win some happiness. A kitchen appliance combo of a new stove, fridge, and microwave. Whoa! A living room set, a washer-dryer combo, or a dining room set. Other goodies include Samsung Smart TVs, grocery vouchers, or one of 20 tablets. Just write your info on your bill and slip it into the entry box in store. It's easy to win with our New Year giveaway.
When you text on the street 919 FM, you can win weekly fabulous prizes. Text to win. Using your B-Mobile or Digicel handset, text your name to 9191, which allows you to win. One winner will be selected every Friday at 5 p.m. Listen, text and win. You can also view live streams on Facebook at The Street 919 FM and YouTube at The Street 919 FM. Text to win on The Street 919 FM.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in Sangre Grande is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. On Sundays, Ministry of Worship, Children's Hour, and the Word. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation. On Wednesdays, we deal with current affairs from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Facebook, email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call at 753-1113 or 239-7271. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Wells, good afternoon, and good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Funky Jama, good afternoon to you too, Funky Jama. And Mommy, you don't make black cake, but you can cook good. No matter what, I hear your hand good. Aisha, you hear PNM, you hear the people who support PNM all their life. You hear they coming out and telling the truth, but yet still these young fresh butterfly in the PNM party like Mr. P and them want to come and jump out and talk the same thing over and over when they reading from a paper for the phone card. Mr. P and them, just now I go hear you singing the same song. It's time to talk the truth and change Trinidad and Tobago for a better tomorrow. This PNM here, no plan, no good future. That is the intention, that is the vision for 2030. No plans, no good future. That is for the younger generation. That is the vision Keith Rowley led PNM for 2030, Vision 2030. So Mr. PNM, go somewhere and relax yourself with that nonsense. It's not UNC people or regular people calling. It's people who supported PNM all their life coming and saying today that they never see sufferation so yet. Yeah? So let me be real when we come on the radio, because you come to say, I'm a partner Anderson talking garbage. But he on the beat man, he talking garbage. All he never had nothing good to come with but bacchanal and drama and, you understand? Nothing positive, Mr. PNM. You're just like your prime minister, but woman is golf course and this, you groom your golf course. The same nonsense talk your leader talking, you talking on the radio every afternoon for a phone card. And Rowley Jr., I don't need a phone card, Rowley Jr. My phone that I talking on here right now, that bill does get paid for too. Just like the PNM ministers and them does get everything paid for from taxpayers' money. I just live like a minister, Rowley Jr. and Bataria. So I know how they just feel. You understand? Have a good afternoon, Aisha.
Let's see who's there calling you live.
Pleasant afternoon to you, Sister Isha Wells.
How you doing, Tabakit?
I am a good former counselor and Mrs. Radio host. Look, let me see if I could bring some sort of sense or reasoning. And I'll tell you why. Aisha, what is our population size?
Well, the last time I checked, about 1.4 million. The Venice might be more. I don't know.
Right. Now, Trinidad is the energy capital of the Caribbean and heading with Latin America. Get it?
Well, I would believe.
Right. With the present coal waves that coming in from North America, natural gas went above $3. As far as what I know, anytime the oil price is over $50, royalty kicks in like that. Now, you have the trains 1, trains 2, LNG, all these things. They told you that Paria and Guaracara and all these things, it started making a profit. One of the things that Franklin Khan said in the parliament yesterday, as a result of certain codes and so on, they cannot and they will never announce the price and the in-house deal due to what's happening with the international, like BP and all these things. Now, I want you to track me and follow me this afternoon, you know. And I'll tell you why I'm going there. Now, on many occasions, you would say, this is not a real country. Well, let's go there now. All I've been hearing, PNM, PNM, PNM. But how long we could hear this thing for? And I'm saying somebody, somewhere along the line is misleading the people. This morning, the Member of Parliament for Oropouche, Dr. Rudal Munilal, had an interview with Fazil Mohammed. And Dr. Munilal was giving ball-by-ball commentary in terms of the Heritage and Stabilization Fund. He was showing you from since the pandemic to now, and with the candlelight, how they use that to go in there and take out money. The big question here, how much billions this government from 2015 to 2021 have spent? Now remember, if you remove, sister, and permit me please, because I am saying here, if you remove the pandemic year and you look at funding what the government took from the treasury, you had budgets, you had the midterm review, and you had all. So wait, Aisha, let's back up a bit. So let's remove that pandemic year. But let me go prior now. I would like Mr. PNM, Barataria, Rowley Jr., Gemma, Mami, Mr. Tobago, and I know why I'm calling these names, because these are the frontline people on an evening on your program. I want them to now tell the citizenry. Let me add this quickly. If you're talking about the working poor, working for a salary just for another day, let's summarize now. So the big question, prior to the pandemic, they got to tell us what they did with all that money that they took from the Heritage and Stabilization Fund. They need to tell us before the pandemic, all these billions of dollars, what you did with it. And Aisha, this is a serious concern. You can't be coming every evening here and PNM and Dr. Rowley, yes, all respect to him. But to the end of the day, you have taxpayers in this country. Isha Wells, you have a tax that comes out from by the pump. You remember they moved all subsidy until that the finance minister laughed at the citizenry. And when I hear every evening, excuse my language, it's the same donkey logic over and over again. And meanwhile, Aisha, you go to the malls with the people with the chaos and business. You go to the streets with people, they are suffering. And I am calling on this government, in order for it to have herd immunity, bring in 2 million vaccines, vaccinate everybody, open up your country. You can leave the border closed. It is not enough every evening for Gemma, Mr. PNM. You just name it. Let me put it in this context. All the marabuntas, the PNM marabuntas, every evening, you know, you have some potong. You know when a potong home, that's all you're hearing, and no substance. Let me say this before I come up. The people getting fed up, people cannot take it. And I am saying, I am not seeing a government that is governing for all the citizens. All we hear is, look at the PNM, give me a break. You all ask for that job. You all sign up for that. Don't come and make no mistake. And as I take my leave, let me put in this final plug now. The Honorable Kamla Prasad Bissessar from 2015 to 2021 have not been the Prime Minister. We had the Rowley regime from 2015 to 2020. They called election last year. This is the second term. You see this red herring that only using the COVID and pandemic? I am saying, if we take away the pandemic, I want to know. Let all the marabuntas come and tell us all the billions that went as a dose assault. Come and tell us if all you thief the money or all you mismanage. I said, Tabakit in the house.
Thank you so much, Tabakit. I want to raise another issue in a short while. I'm looking at a Newsday article here, and it's claiming WASA is overstaffed by 3,000 employees. Wow. Let's play this voice note.
All the PNM sycophants are the rocks so and take down all their ways. Anderson, I love you, baby. What has amazed me, your PNM sycophants like to run out for the UNC, or they like to run out for Anderson, Kingsley, Brooklyn, all the way. And all they does never come with the facts. When we call now, it's the facts we just bring. We don't bring fiction. All they need to fix that, and again, rocks so and take down all their ways.
But it's how the UNC supporters just running out the whole self now. All you brave.
Tabakit, the Manila they're talking about, that is the guy who's a collect check for the contractors? Tabakit, take your head from the damn sun and face reality. You all will suffer now.
Mr. Tabakit, thief always call it somebody as a thief. Why? If a thief see you with a bag, they feel it, you thief just like you. Oh, please, behave yourself.
Isha Wells, bless good day. You know, I listen to Isha Wells, bless good day. You know, I listen to Tanti and you know Tanti have a point. But I also want to tell Tanti, the reason why we say great is the PNM, see Point Fortin General Hospital, you see the new health center in Tobago, you see the market, the $36 million refurbishment project, the Dwight York Stadium, Roxborough Stadium, Roxborough Fire Station, Roxborough Hospital, the expansion project Arthur in Ramson, which already start. We're talking about the Red House, President House, completion at Chatham School, starting at Fanny Village Government School, Point Fortin Fire Station. We're talking about the refurbishment of Jamaica Oval, the completion, Jamaica Oval, which ain't complete yet. We're waiting on the roof to be imported, and due to COVID, we're still waiting. And the list goes on and on. So when we might call in to ask about the billions of dollars that came out from the Heritage and Stabilization Fund, we as a people needs to be real and reasonable and understand what it is we're dealing with. Because all these projects that them are giving you here is from the first administration of the PNM, and the list goes on. I could take you anywhere you want to go, we could go. But brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, Trinidad and Tobago, we need to know when it is we say great is the PNM, understand what is being said, understand what is being in place.
Caller, you live?
Yes, Miss Welch. Good evening.
Hey, how you doing, bro? They calling you out, boy. They calling you.
Well, I just tuned in, and I have to go with Mr. Felix. So let me see if I can pick up where Mr. Felix left off. I have the Crib Interchange. right? I have house, and you know, Tabaki called to talk about schools, and they should finish the school. Isha Wells, I've been working in a school since 2007 in my community. That's Bataria Junior Sec. Yeah, I'm telling you, Ms. Welch, in 2008, the school has been 80% complete. Yeah, I'm telling you, Ms. Welch, I've been working on Couva Secondary, Pleasantville Secondary, and Bataria Junior Sec. Yeah, I'm telling you, 3 schools. They're claiming they built 100 and something schools. I did a Facebook outlining under the People's Partnership that I never going on. I have one on 2nd Street in Bataria where the children was being transferred by bus from Bataria all the way to Tunapuna. Yeah, I'm telling you, Ms. Welch, under the People's Partnership. So the schools they are talking about, before you tell me about the 100 and how much schools you build, you should have completed the schools that was already started and close to 90% complete. So I don't want to hear all you come and tell me about no school. I want my school that I've been standing there now for nearly 13 years. I would like to see the school on Bataria 3rd Avenue completed. I would like, and you know, presently under this administration, the one on 2nd Street is being completed, Ms. Welch. So, Mr. Tarakit, you come like Kingsley, you're trying to support a 47-year-old. That is very, I have to say, what do you call it, Alzheimer's, because in 2010 to 2015, she could not have remembered nothing. So 10 to 15 years after Ms. Wells, do you expect her to remember anything now? We are living in a dream world. Kamala is dead. That is why Kingsley and them is not going on the march, because if you look at who supports the march, Inchan Ishmael, this one, and they are opposing them. Imagine that. UNC people are opposing UNC people and imagine them they're marching against dead people, you know. But in the past week, I've seen 4 ladies plus a young man died. And I tell them domestic violence is on the rise globally because of this pandemic, because people are spending more time in their house. What we should come out to do is put up something on the television for men to learn how to take care of their wives. Instead of that, we have Tabaki coming to talk a heap of garbage that carries us nowhere. Did you learn anything from that, ma'am?
Well, I learned that Tabakit likes to call your name every afternoon.
Well, I appreciate that. Maybe I want every time he call it, I hope I get $1. Enjoy the evening, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Let's play some voice notes.
I'm kind of concerned. I've seen the same couple back by the savannah, the lady in the wheelchair and her husband. What's going on with them? Didn't they get an apartment? Isn't this about the 3rd time they're on the savannah? Could somebody help them?
Help them to go where, ma'am? I think that couple needs a lot more than housing, in my humble opinion. I would have interviewed them on every occasion that they were at the savannah. Tried my utmost best to get them proper housing. One of the homes, actually 2 of the homes they were given via HGC was wheelchair fitted and outfitted to cater to the needs of the couple. And every single time they found an issue with the home or the apartment. I think the help that they need may be a little more than housing. That's my humble opinion.
Isha Tobago in the house here. I think he had to change his name from Love in the House to Madman in the House. What he talking about? The Prime Minister gave all MPs and Kamala beside Pisesa them. Some of the MPs refused the food cards. The one from Bataria, Sawa, the one went up on a plane with his child to go and secure his child for COVID. Refuse the cards and them. So what he talking about, but suffer them and suffer them and suffer them. Who is he MP? Aisha would like to know who is he MP that he's saying we MP. The man gave MPs a food card to help to distribute for the COVID. The 2 MPs and them over here in Tobago, they did a collaboration with THA, with the financial secretary there, Mr. Joel Jack. Them have a food card that people was getting food card. So I don't know what he talking about, Aisha. He needs to change himself from loving you out to Madman in the House. Aisha Tobago locked on and listening.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bago. Caller, you live.
Yeah, good afternoon, Aisha. How are you going?
Good afternoon.
I'm a caller from Dubai. I always a regular listener. Listen right you. And just the other day I asked Mr. David. So I'm making a clarion call to Mr. Tabaki. Just around the 15th of February, I was listening to the program, your program, sir. And this Mr. came out and said that whoever don't like where he's visiting the MP office or whatever, to open the mother leg and push it. And it was very distasteful because my youth man listening to the program, and he said, Daddy, this is a man who get an award from the country. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you very much, right?
Let me say good afternoon to Miss Lisa Clark on the live. Lisa Rel Batten Wigs on the live. Lisa, what's going on with you? You feeling good? Caller, you live?
Isha Wells.
Mommy.
Good evening to you first, darling. I want to tell Anis. Now, since you don't call me or anything, because if you know too much woman jealous in you, stop calling me. And you hear me, see what you say, right, Isha Wells?
Yes, you have to say hello to all the women, you know.
Yes, and all the women jealous of me. And they say you want me and you to fight or what, boy? Isha Wells?
Yes.
27 billion. You hear me? 27 billion suspicious transaction. Isha Wells at Wassa. You heard me, Isha Wells?
Loud and clear.
You just said a while ago how much people said
3,000 people they say they overstaffed by.
Isha, is it something surprising you to hear that the overstaff?
I was wondering, how did the overstaffing become? Is it that they just hire people and not do a check of how much employees they need or they have?
Aisha wants to get in contract. I was very much touched today with that lady down there in San Fernando where the I think it's a husband or something like that, or some relative, happened to kill her, and then he also take his life. And
yes, I heard about that. Aisha. Very, very sad.
Aisha.
What going on with these men?
Yeah, I don't know. Aisha, I don't know. It was really, really touching for the week. You understand me? Even had this little boy yesterday there and they cover him with the galvanized Aisha and the bush Aisha.
Yes, the 17-year-old.
Right, you attend the Southeast Secondary School. Aisha, we have to do much better than that.
No, we definitely need to.
We have to do much better than that, Aisha. Aisha, by taking people's life, that don't mean to say you're going to please yourself, Aisha, because someday you will have to answer, Aisha. You will go into, it was really touching today. Hear me again, oh God, another woman again.
And the thing is in front of her children, mommy?
In front, and I think is a 7-year-old went
had to run by the neighbor for help.
So you know what is that child, Aisha will be going up with, seeing the mother was murdered, Isha Wells. Just this week again, I think one from, is it a Moruga, supposed to appear in court, Aisha?
Yes, but who killed the 50-something-year-old woman and went to work the next day?
Aisha, I don't know what to say, but if I tell you something, whenever I hear these things, Aisha, it has touched me, honestly, it has touched me, Aisha, because you know the experience I was always in a I could walk the road with my face up, I'm proud that my children never give me, trouble, Aisha Wells, just was the wrong place at the wrong time there, you understand me, Aisha? I don't know, I really don't know, but I'm asking these men and them out here, all you please, hold it down now. Hold it down, I'm begging all you, hold it down now. Think about the children, when these children, to see that happening to the parents, of course, only hold it down, I'm begging you. But Aisha Welsh.
Yes?
I understand the opposition leader said to bring it on this pepper spray. You heard me?
Yes, I saw something about that in the news. I did.
Yeah, she said let them bring it in Parliament. I don't know if she wants pepper spray and she eye too. Boy, she can't see Aisha Wells. Listen to me, hear me. I laughed at it when I saw it. I said she said to bring on the pepper spray. You think what she's supposed to go into Parliament and stand up for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, Aisha Wells. She not, understand me? She taking up a pepper spray. Aisha Wells, pepper spray good and it's also bad. Don't you know that?
Yes, Aisha? I know about it.
Right, it's good and it's also bad, you understand me? But anyhow, how was the boys on them? I said, which one of the boys just sent greeting for this afternoon? Jabir, which one?
I sent greetings to Jabir.
Jabir, like she has something for you, boy. Aisha, well, I know you tell me studying I'm right, so we're supposed to be doing exam just now.
Yes, and he had school today. They have them out of school 2 days a week now.
Yes.
And every day he come home and playing a set of gospel. So I asked him, I said yesterday, how come all of a sudden you so religious? He said, and you tell me if I do good in CXC, you go kill me. I say, it's better you get close to God now and true.
Just leave him alone.
Let him go and meet God, you know. I spend too much money to send him to school, mommy.
Yes, I know, Aisha, I know. Aisha, you put on weight?
Yeah, he little fat.
Well, you know, anyhow, you go be even be tall, you know, you go be just, you know.
Yeah, you go look like the father.
Yeah, if you go look like your father, Aisha, have a good one, sweetheart. I'll call back in.
Thank you so much, mommy. Let me play some voice notes.
Great is the PNM, boy. Like we host Isha Wells used to say, PNM is the only political party to govern this country, boy. Well, they're suffering from our brain, boy. That is what all they're suffering from, boy. Imagine a watchman just called just now talking about he ain't get no back pay. So if he receive a back pay, that is governance. Despite everything, the whole world under pandemic, money strain right now, but that is governance. And next one talking about no vision. What vision all they have? Eh? What vision all they have for this country? A welfare state? Well, boy, great is the PNM, boy. Only political party that have a real vision for this country.
If I was Dr. Rowley, I would have given all your back pay, and after I done give you a little back pay, I hope it lasts all very long and send all you home. Hey, Tabakit, why you don't go and look for a job, Kamala, make you a senator, so you could go in the Senate and take your time and explain all what you have to explain and keeping back other people from calling to make their contribution. Every evening you want to take nearly half an hour for you to just say one thing over and over. Look for a job in the Senate, man, and you will get a job there so you could sit down and you will have a certain amount of minutes where you could go and talk all the way you want to talk and explain all the way you want to explain. Every evening the same thing with you over and over, man.
Papa, them listen, they real batting me for 6 in the live, you know. Lisa Clark, Akira Manaj, Jason Thomas, Ainsley Ash, where all they come out? How everybody just hitting me for 6 in the live, so let me play some voice notes.
Isha Wells, good day. You heard that kind of dotishness them people arguing about thief does watch thief and thief does watch thief. Okay, Kamala thief and Rowley thief. But we suffering under Rowley but was living like kings and queens under Kamala. Always a set of sheep there, man. Good evening, Aisha. Good evening, Aisha. You hear that kind of dotishness them arguing about thief does watch thief? But when Kamala thief, we living nice, and when Rowley thief, we suffering. So who thief you prefer? Always a set of sheep on the station, you know.
Aisha Wells, you want to talk about vision, Mr. Manning had a vision for the gas to liquid plant, right? And when they put on the foundation, I think UNC come and sell it today, this government could now reap the benefit of that gas to liquid plant. And it is in production today. That is our vision. And Mr. Sheep, let me tell you which Dr. Rowley thief. Why it is Dr. Rowley thief? I could outline all what Kamala thief. He could outline what Rowley thief. Go now, Mr. Sheep, man. One sleep. But it look like you counting sheep.
Sure. That woman just calling them UNC. She sounded like she loved the color me orange. I was she to do in Dixon in the hot sun. Why she didn't have camera for a nice washer job? Oh, that's too good for she. I thought she was smart. She didn't realize what was going on.
I swear good evening. That brother who just burned that fire there, them took them from that thing. That was a fire. That was burning. I only hope they get water to wet down themselves with that piece of fire. Youth, go on and get on bad. Put them in the place. They're wasting time. It's to them so we get nothing from since after 1970. It's them. them who call that, blaze them out. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. I said that man who identifying what the government do with the $21 billion. That $21 billion was taken out to deal with COVID. Remember, COVID, that was to deal with. That is for that. If they didn't use that money to deal with COVID today, you would not have people be calling still for rent assessment and all these kind of things, people problems and all kind of things with food and money. The government are able to do more for the people. Try to understand in a thick political skull that the PNM is not a people-centered government. It's friends and family and who like the PNM. Get real, get with the program. Let the politician hear that you care. I will repeat that. Let the politician hear that you care about your country and not the political party, fool political one you are.
Isha, good evening. For the love of God, I don't understand people like Tabakit and other people who are against this government. This Prime Minister that we have here is doing so much. I mean, look at the ratings Trinidad and Tobago has been getting from last year to now. So much ratings, and even other countries looking to copy what Trinidad is doing, despite of the COVID and how the economy may be low, but so much things are being done to keep us afloat, from keep us going to the IMF. Look around, watch at CNN, watch at other news and NBC and so on, and see what is going on, how many places are being closed down. A lot of people suffering. People want to believe that Trinidad is the only, Trinidad and Tobago is the only country that's suffering. But if you look all over the world due to this COVID, a lot of people are suffering, and a lot of governments are trying their best to keep their citizens afloat. And this government, this Prime Minister is doing his utmost best to do it.
Aisha, we must also stick to the facts to it. We must stick to the facts
I don't understand people like
because that same grant system that the PNM administration put in place, we, the same people, turn around and try to corrupt the same system. Thank God to the PNM administration that they pick up on it. And we didn't end up distributing money left, right, and center. So Aisha, I say thank you very much to the Honorable Prime Minister. Thank you very much to every stable-minded PNM person in Trinidad and Tobago. And all the we support the government. And to the UNC people, all the support all the people too at the end of the day. So each and every one of us need each other.
Big up yourself, Mr. Felix. Be safe on the road. I hear you driving. That's my co-host. Comes on just before us, Mr. Felix. Big up your whole self, bro. Just be safe on the road. Let me see if I can get another voice note in before I go back to the phone lines.
A man come with a candle fly. Where's that one day? A reporter? Reporter rocks over with your candle fly now, man. We done bad that out the door. You can't add nothing to what Isha Wells. Handout. That's what black people like. Handout. $500 baby grant. And them kind of thing. So the PNM ain't giving them no handout. So they can't like the PNM. You understand? A man going with $400 million in life sport handout. And one man ended up with $36 million where his wife take him to court and the magistrate handout. And so that's why a man could tell you just now, if Kamala was thieving and we was and road garbage, they cannot point no allegation at thieving in 5 years. And we're going into week 6. Adna, Biden borrowed $2 trillion on Monday or Tuesday. So we ain't worrying with them.
Well, good afternoon again. Isha Wells, it take the PNM government 6 years to find out that was overstaffed. Aisha, don't let mommy fool all with this nonsense talk. It take the PNM government 6 years to find out now that was overstaffed. Trinidad and Tobago, all they really, hey, listen, how much people will be suffering for water? But Wassa overstaffed. Nothing in doing going right with this government. And now they're pointing fingers. Instead of they blame themselves, they're blaming Wassa. Okay, Wassa overstaffed, so fire the whole of Wassa. And the days that Ole wasn't getting water for 3 days, now Ole will be getting water for all the days. Pressure coming, PNM, pressure coming. So, in 6 months' time, the PNM government could have known that Wassa was overstaffed after coming into power in 2016. I sure in 6 months' time, with an investigation, they could have known that Wassa was overstaffed. So to take 6 years to come to tell Trinidad and Tobago, well, all you know Wassa overstaffed. I see a lot of problems in that. Something wrong, but the mark will bust soon. Good evening again. I shall listen to this. First, Keith Christopher Rowley don't know nothing, right? Keith Christopher Rowley traveled to New York. First, he went and he shopped in Forever 21. Then he went on a drive to Long Island. He hear the Long Island people just pay their own taxes to maintain the community, right? He had to come to New York to go to Long Island to hear that Long Island people who living in Long Island just had to pay taxes to maintain the community. Come back in Trinidad and tell all the poor people, all they come to pay tax and all them P&M people run out to pay the tax for the community they're living in without any proper knowledge of how these people taking care of the community. Now I tell you, the leader have no sense. And just like the supporters, they have no sense. They will continue, it's like you see something and you just want to jump in it without knowing about it. That is how Rowley run in the country.
Papa, everybody, Auntie today, caller your life.
Good afternoon, Sister Isha.
How you doing, my brother Andrew?
Good. Only say God take one of my brother from me.
Oh God, condolences to the family.
Take him from me. But we had him for a long while.
Okay, all right, okay.
At the age of 73. I had him for a long while. But you see, what I hear a lot of people talking, and why African people so dunce, boy?
Listen now, it have a section of them cussing me on Facebook, you know.
You don't mind them. That tell them that come like turn water and dashing bush, dashing leaves, whatever they run off. Because if God was like man, all like them could dead, you know. Because everything they get on a PNM. How could you they see fellas like them, so they I positive sure they just cause appearance. I positive sure they cause appearance. Because you could never see a government bring you way back from the 50s coming back. Look at the state of the country. They're not building house in this country again, and mansion they're building. And here who talking, the Africans, the Indians, the Chinese, all of them building big mansions. African, they have nothing. And they're costing the PNM, who put everything in place that they could get anything they want to get. Costing the PNM. They are ungrateful, and ungratefulness is worse than witchcraft. And somebody walk over on you and you can't see your way, that is how ungratefulness is like. You're going and like you know if you're going or if you're coming. I get so fed up and sick some African people. I get sick of them, you know. Because if you listen to them, listen to all the radio stations, and you hear none of them. You don't hear Indian getting on so. You hear Chinese getting on so. You hear Syrian getting on so. Trinidad alone, the African alone in this country, and they're getting only worse. Like they are canal conks.
Take it easy, Andrew. Big up your whole self, Lisa Clark, Jason Thomas, Akira, Mirage. When I tell all you they getting on bad on the live, AJ, they batting with people on the live, you know. There's some big UNC defenders on the live today. Right now, I'm PNM people on the live quiet and they hole in a corner. Normally, Mr. Bago does be on the live batting. Mr. Bago and all in a corner like the tag teaming. Ainsley Ash and all on the live batting PNM people today. Like the plan that or what? There we go.
Aisha, good afternoon. Every day I've been listening to people like Tabakit, Brooklyn, Kingsley, Long Circular, everybody. And you know, none of these guys, up to now I sit down listening and nobody could tell me what the UNC would have done better in this pandemic, what the USC plan to do moving on. All I'm hearing the UNC saying what PNM spend and where they find it and what they do, whatever they do. Let's play on a level playing field here. I never hear no UNC supporter talk about when UNC was in power and asking where all this money going and the money for the highway to Point and all the money on the Beaton waterways. Nobody asking about that. That contract in some room in Maraval or somewhere, but all kind of bacchanal. Let's be fair. Talk on a level playing field. Don't just go down on the PNM because X, Y, and Z. Let's go down on everybody. Everybody in the bacchanal together.
To that brave caller who challenged, not going to say challenge, he didn't have no challenge really, who tried to respond. If you have all those evidence, you and Dr. Rowley, about UNC, all they go lock them up now, because that was all they cried. All they was crying. The government that you all cry on never raised one day tax in the country. And all they said there was thieving, and we see so much done. You trying to culture the people to don't remember that. You is one of those people who denied African people from empowering themselves after 1970. Not actually you, you're thinking. Just like how the Indians plant the land and educate themselves and start to top the education sector, they make you start to try to tell me there was thieving and the people studying. You know what you make black people do? Start to say, great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. The chief tell us, don't go with that. Empower yourself. You feel the PNM like what they're doing to its supporters. It's because of you being brainwashed from a people and try to instill that in the people all the time, over and over. Better you do more listening. Don't call my name. No, to talk so name, don't call it. You believe my constitution. You're a supporter of our party. I people-centered. It's all they try to call me UNC and always call me this and always want to call me that. Don't get wax with this one. If you want the government to respond to you, you have to put up a good defense out there, and your government will do better for the people. We to don't remember what's going on now. We to forget what's going on. This is the first government, 2 ministers going on by boat for themselves. That will happen. Them things will happen by the UNC can't do that here. And I'll go tell you one day what the UNC can't do in this country in their office, and I see the PNM doing that. We just create history in the Senate here in this country. The UNC could not do that. Get your politics right, boy. Try to let the place get better, but all these set of unneeded projects around this time should not be going on, boy. Just for that serious thing in 4 months' time. You will shock to know what's going on here, boy. Remember, everything depleting from the people. The government must take a central role in the development of the people, boy. Don't play a calling and be spending nothing right now, boy. Not into that. Not into that. Let the government focus on the people. So if they can't make a contribution to support the people, do some good listening. It will be a great person after. Good afternoon, Isha.
Thank you so much, reporter. Reporters on the inside. Let me take some calls. Caller, you live.
What did you learn from all of that? Everything was about me. But brother man, I don't sit down and do it again. That is what I'm telling you. Which part, and just tell the next one, the one in foreign. Biden borrowed $2 trillion. America is spending their own money, Isha Wells.
Yes.
And could any one of them tell me what is the reason Biden borrowed $2 trillion for? Any one of them report all that garbage. Did you learn anything from that, Isha Wells? The UNC had the highest oil price ever in Trinidad and Tobago's history and left with a budget of $65 billion. So Negroes like those was well taken care of. Mighty K, Andy Williams, Lennox Smith. AC Kingsley could boast about the house and the BMW because they're getting paid to sing that song. Other than that, as I tell all you, the live sport, have you seen any young man come out of live sport and said, I went to live sport and I just came from the university and I have a doctorate or a master's in plumbing, electrician or anything of that nature? No. So where did my $400 million go on? I have a man, they tell me about Holland and Privat, and he gets a water treatment plant and jump on a plane to go on to Panama. They are not having those conversations. I have a man who's building a highway. Oh yes, a foreign Brazilian company run away with $1 trillion of my money where I was to go to arbitration in England to get it back. Did that happen on it? You keep telling these people, anyone or you point at any one of the ministers in the government or the PNM government and tell me which part you see corruption. And Aisha, let me tell you one thing again. The Heritage and Stabilization Fund, where they say we touch, is only the interest, darling. Right, baby? Only the interest. We ain't touch the Heritage and Stabilization Fund yet because you can't do that. That is why they wasn't able to touch it. So you know what they did? They mortgaged the Green Fund. Imagine that. They took a loan on the Green Fund and they had the highest oil price ever. And what they told us, Mr. Manning is spending too much money. So Mr. What name? Just now there, until you could respond to what I say, you take rocks with you come like Tabaki. Only on personal, I can deal with the issues. And the issues is, my government today is now spending 53 or 54 billion. Compare 10 billion less than your administration. So whatever problems it doesn't have any going on, as I outlined, we are in a pandemic. And when all they could tell Biden borrowed $2 trillion, then all they could have a conversation with me. Until that, all of that, what's your name? What's your name, Isha Wells?
Whose name? With who? Reporter?
Reporter. You need to go and get a good script. Whoever write that for you, go and get it again and come back. Then you could respond to me. Enjoy evening as well.
Thank you so much. All righty then. The lines are open. I am taking your calls. Let's go. Caller, you're live.
Aisha, I just man is running shaming. Eat. That I have people that like sports a chance. That is sports that I reach for. Right? Talk about 400 million. Check the 400 million in the US. What look at Ribbon to open a highway the other day. Your Prime Minister and the Minister of Works who sponsor the PNM party. Check the Casabon painting. But the money for the Casabon painting can open color me orange. Check. The Vietnam and Maori don't spend money on the other day to investigate 100 million in fake oil. What about the whole year say that? And nobody got a copy yet. We still the past attorney general, he was arrested together with the next one. Another lawyer one. And then he was arrested. They investigate like sports upside down. Upside down they investigate. All they can see is receipts and backside receipts. And whatever the went through it was paid out to young black that I had young men. It was still paid out to them. But here we have a prime minister now and a finance minister get your wife a contract. You Emsburg. Get your wife a contract. Your wife got a contract for our wash stadium. 17 million US. You see all the still is in TT. It's 70 million US. And the other one, to refurbish the swimming pool. 7 million US to refurbish a swimming pool in Vietnam Hotel. And you come with your data here this evening to feel when you don't talk. I want you to know. We only say the people are trying to be shopping, you know. But he wasn't talking to the ANC people, partner. He was talking to all you who hungry and suffering in silence now, boy. You understand what I read Josie on? To come on the radio and say, I is the one who did the school bacteria. You know how stupid it will be someone. I tell them, you know, how long to say one thing you did for your community. Just one thing. You haven't seen the term as me. I can go on and on and on. You are embarrassed by Sobol School because the children better turn bombs there. It's me and Shoma Wilson. And I can go, the list can go on and on. I tell you through me and the Ministry of Multiculturalism, through the Indian government, 15 children to play part in the beaten. You can call and say nothing. Yeah, before the pandemic, 86 children went to school, and that be going to school, but not 86